Dan, you got into cruise ships.
Mm-hmm.
What year did you start doing your cruises?
I worked my very first cruise in '89.
Okay. And how you've been doing them ever since?
Ever since, yes.
Ever since. Can you tell us some of the highlights that you've experienced through that market?
Well, the cruise ships have literally taken me completely around the world many times, and I've had the opportunity to go to places, meet people, and see things that I never would have had that opportunity otherwise. And thanks to doing the cruises, I now have an extremely short bucket list because it's been an incredible experience doing that. There's a price to pay for that, in that you're away from home a great deal, and there is a lot of wear and tear, even more so now because of the trials and tribulations of world travel today. But I'm forever grateful that I've had the opportunity to do that, because nothing, you can sit at home and watch the television, but nothing enhances your life experience like really being at the Sistine Chapel, really being, in Istanbul, really being in the Antarctic. There's nothing that can take the place of that experience.
Not even the cell phone?
No. Now, what's really fun is lots of times I'll be watching a movie where it's been shot in some location where I've been, and I'm going, I've been there. When the movie Gladiator came out, I had just made my first trip to Rome, and there's a shot in the movie that's from up on the hill looking out over the city toward the Colosseum. And a week earlier, I had been standing in that location looking at the ruins of the city and the Colosseum. And in the movie, they had taken that same perspective, but then digitally recreated the city as it looked in its prime. And I'm going, I was right there!
Cool.
And I was imagining what the ruins would have looked like, not as ruins, and suddenly here this gave me the opportunity to see what that possibly could have looked like, and that's what is exciting to me. And I was reading the book, The Da Vinci Code, and he makes mention of some action that's happening in the Piazza di Popolo, the Piazza of the People, it's known. I go, I've been there. There's like an Egyptian obelisk in the center of the piazza. I read down a little further, and he goes, there's an Egyptian obelisk in the middle of the piazza. I've been there. And that's exciting. That's fun. And, television, the internet, movies, those are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful tools for making you aware of the outside world. But there's no substitute for experiencing the outside world. So that's, for me, the greatest gift that I got out of being able to travel because of working on cruises.